I'm using my sister's camera, so it's a lot better quality, but I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool.
So to begin, I'm going to start with erase paste again, under my dark circles. And I'm filming in a different spot too, because there's more light in my living room, so. Somebody asked me in my last video where I get my makeup from, and the name brand makeup, I get all of it from Sephora or Ulta, but I get my cheap stuff at Walmart usually and my expensive stuff at Sephora. Usually if I'm doing like a darker, smokier look, I like a thicker coverage foundation, something with more coverage, but I don't really have it. I'm really running low on foundation, so I need to go shopping. No, I'm just kidding. But this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte is really good, but I'm running low, so I haven't used this in a while, so hopefully it's the right color for me. And I have my bangs pinned out of the way, so I look a little dorky right now, but that's alright. Do you guys like my jacket? Nate got it for me for my birthday. He did really good. He totally spoiled me this year. So yeah, basically if you're doing something with a lot of eye makeup, you want your skin to look really flawless because it just draws more attention to your face. So I spend a little bit more time with my foundation and stuff. Put too much on the back of my hands, so now I have to use it. Now move on to my concealer, my Maybelline Age Rewind. Yeah, my mom was watching my last video and she's like, you use a lot of concealer. I'm like, well, it's what I feel like I need. Gotta make the alien face, getting ready to set. My Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I was laughing at myself in my last video. It looked like I was like poking my eye out whenever I did this, but I promise I am not pressing that hard. It just looked like it. I don't know why. Just gotta get in there and get all the creases out, you know? I'm just going to a basketball game tonight, so I'm gonna be looking real good. Just a little bit overdressed. But if you get ready when your kid's around and you wear a lot of makeup like I do, I always try to get my eyebrows and my mascara done right away, because if she's hanging on me for the rest of it, it's okay if it gets a little bumpy, but for this part, I can't have her hanging on my arm. She usually is climbing all over me. There's always that one eyebrow, you know? Doesn't want to do what you want it to do. And I just keep adding more and more to it, and it gets worse and worse. Stop, just put the pencil down. Alright, let's move on to bronzer. Actually, no, since we're doing something a little bit smokier, I'm gonna contour first. And I don't have a good brush. It's in the bedroom and Sunny's sleeping in there, so I'm just gonna make it work. I'm taking the Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder. I got it as a sample when I ordered from Sephora last time. It's this teeny tiny little thing, but you hardly need any, so I have a feeling this is gonna last me a long time. I get really nervous when I contour because most of the time it ends up looking like dirt on my face for some reason. I don't know if it's my skin tone or I don't know, something about it. It makes me look dirty, like I was rolling in the dirt, so. This seems like it's okay, but it still makes me kind of nervous. So I'm just gonna take my powder brush, but squeeze it down and make it flat like this. And I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones, but more harsh looking. I'm not gonna do it very blended. And I'm not going as low as when I do my bronzer. I'm just doing it just a couple inches. See, I got too much. It's okay, we can fix it. Take your powder brush and just... See, it looks like dirt. What's the deal? Take just a little bit down the sides of my nose. I don't really like my nose to be that contoured. When in doubt, use the beauty blender like an eraser. It works every time. Okay, so we've got that done, the contouring done. Now I'm going to go over that and bronze on top of it. I told you I like bronzer. If you have bangs, do you just love it when they do this? When you put them back and you get one, like right down the middle every time. What's the deal with that? I usually do my eyebrows after a bronze because I feel like I get really aggressive with this brush and I'm like all over my eyebrows, so I'm trying to be a little bit more gentle. That's one thing I learned from watching my video back. I was like, geez, I'm sure not very gentle with my face. Like, I need to loosen up a little bit. Now I'm taking my blush. I'm using the Tarte. It's Party with 3 A's, Party. But when you do something a little bit darker on your eyelids, you don't want to do like pink on your cheeks or red or anything, so this is just pretty neutral. And you may be wondering how often I wash my brushes, and the answer would be not very often. I pretty much only wash them when I'm doing somebody else's makeup. Otherwise, I just like rub them on my arm and try to get all the old color off. It's like not very sanitary, but this is real life, people. This is how it goes. This is what I do. Washing brushes takes a long time. And I'm also going to use more of an intense highlight today. So I'm going to use the, this is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I have the, I know, isn't this really nice? It's so pretty. I love it. So I'm using the lighter one. This is just a little bit brighter of a highlight. Now I'm going to bake again under here with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Got my white beard on. Alright, let's move into the eyes. How about? So I'm also going to use, my stuff is so dirty, this is embarrassing. I'm using the Stila eyeshadow palette that I used the last time. I can show you the colors because I think I did a really bad job the last time I did this. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the white all over like I did the last time. Smooth out the creases. It's an important step to do because you don't want to do all this hard work. And also if you just go in with your crease color before you set it, it's harder to blend and it gets really patchy. So this helps make everything just look more seamless and it's way easier to blend if you do it this way. So now I'm going to take this same fluffy brush and the same color I used last time, this middle color. And you can use any eyeshadows for this. Just do, like, all you need is like a cream and then just something that's a little bit darker than your skin tone, like a few shades. And I'm putting it in the crease. Now I'm taking this fluffy brush. I got this at TJ Maxx. I think it's like the Eco Tools one, and it is like the best brush ever. It's super soft. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two colors and mix them together. I actually did this in the last tutorial too. It's the same, these are the same steps. And I'm putting this just a little bit lower in my crease. And I spend a little bit more time in this outer half, just going back and forth, window wiper motions, to make a little bit, I don't really do like the outer V, it's more like the outer C. I do it a little bit more blown out. So I think I want to do just a little bit darker in the crease, so I'm going to take another fluffy brush. This one's just a little bit more tapered, and this brown, it's a dark brown color. It's pretty dark, so tap off a lot of it, and I'm just going in and pressing right on this outside, just pressing down and swirling right there. You can feel like your socket, like your eyeball socket, you like swirl in there. you can feel where your crease is even if you can't see it. And now I'm going to go back with this brush with no product on it and just go over everything. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. And then the bigger brush, so basically what you're doing is just working your way to smaller brushes for more detailed work. You start bigger and then work your way smaller. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a brush like this. It's just like a flat brush. And I'm going to take this color right here. Well, I have the names on the back. Understanding, I guess is what it's called. It's like a darker purpley kind of color. Yeah, it's kind of like a reddish purple. And that's what I'm going to put on the lid. So it's good. That's what's going to darken the whole look up. So now I'm going back with my blending brush and just going over it. I'm not going to bring it up any higher. I'm just smoothing those lines out. And then sometimes I'll take just my brush that I used, where'd it go? The brush that I used for my white eyeshadow, and I just go underneath it just to clean up, make that line a little bit better. It's kind of like, it works like an eraser, you just erase it. Now I'm going to go in with my definer brush for the lower lid, or lower lash line, and I'm going to use these two same colors that I used, these two, that I used on the crease, and mix them together. And if you've never mixed your eyeshadows together, start doing it, it's awesome. You bought the whole palette, you might as well use them all. And I'm doing that under the lash line. And you have to open your mouth like this, you just do. I don't know the laws of science behind it, but it's like you just need to do it. Perfect. So now we're moving on to what makes this look like a sexy date night look. This is the part that, it's like the must-have part to this. So what you want to do is grab a black, my favorite are the gel liners, they just seem to last the longest. Mine is, I took an eyelash extension class and this is hers, but Urban Decay one's really nice, the black one, and also the NARS black one is really nice. They're all kind of similar, like they don't have the wood part to it. You can sharpen it, but it's like a plasticky, I don't really know what it is, but it works really good. So what we're gonna do is put it on our lower lash line and our upper lash line. We're gonna rim our whole eye in black, and it makes it just look really smoldering. It's a really pretty look. So what I like to do if I'm not doing a handheld mirror is I like to hold it down with a brush so that you don't get your fingerprints on your concealer. So I do this and go like this, but since I don't have a mirror in front of me, I'm not going to do that, but it works a lot better if you can do it that way. And it works good to do that because you won't get any of this on your contacts, which I'm sure I already did, but that's not good to get a long-lasting black pencil on your contacts because it takes forever to wear off. What you want to do to get it so your black eyeliner isn't smudged and running down your face right away is take your black eyeshadow and a little tiny definer brush or an angled brush or something where it's really skinny, and load that up on the side of it, and you're going to go into the lower lash line and just dab it on there. And you will get a little powder in your eye, but it doesn't hurt. It's probably not safe, but it's what I do. And then in my mind, the top and the bottom rub together, so I don't do it on the top because I feel like that would be really hard to do, so I just do it on the bottom. And then I take whatever is left on that brush and dab the lower lash line underneath it just really gently, just to like blend it all together. And across the top a little bit. And that's pretty much your eye look done. I'm just going to go in and blend a little bit more. And then I'll do an inner corner highlight, but I wait until I'm done with mascara because I always get mascara like touch the inner corner and it's a mess, so I always just wait for that. So we'll go back in and do our mascara. Our 3 mascaras, I should say, if you watched my last video. I'm starting with the L'Oreal Telescopic. And I don't curl my eyelashes. You could totally curl your eyelashes, do it before you do mascara. But for some reason when I curl my eyelashes, I feel like they get shorter, they look shorter. So I don't do it. And to be honest, they scare me. My mom cut off all of her eyelashes once with the lash curler. And I don't want to do that, so I just don't do it. Now the L'Oreal Voluminous, I'm going in with my lower lash line. Now my CoverGirl Clump Crusher, so I don't get transferred. I'll set my eyebrows while we're waiting for the mascara to dry. I'm using the Anastasia brow gel, just the clear brow gel. And I'll brush off my cheek bake too while we're waiting. You see how it like mostly absorbed into my skin? Like, if you're greasy, you will not be getting greasy. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is do my lips. And I like to use, this is the Anastasia Lovely Liquid Lipstick. And I'm going to put that all over. I mean, you could totally leave it like this, but I think for date night it's nice to do lip gloss. So this is the Marc Jacobs French Tickler lip gloss. I'm gonna put that on too. Give it a little shine. And you won't get, you know how it wears off in the inside and looks really gross? You won't get that if you do the lip gloss on top. And I'll go in and do my inner corner highlight. Now I'm wondering, it would be really pretty to do this, the stuff that I used last time, the Stila Magnificent Metal thing. That would look really pretty, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it a little bit simpler. So what I'm gonna do is just go in with the same highlight as I used on my cheeks and just take this little tiny baby brush and I'm gonna wet it so I can get it more precise. I'm gonna spray with this. To be honest, when I do it, not on camera, I would just lick it, but I'll be a little bit more sanitary today. I'm gonna run the rest of it up here under my eyebrows. And that's it, we're all done. Let me take my bangs down. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else. Like and subscribe if you want more. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is what happens when you don't get a long enough nap. Good crabby face. Can you give him a smile? Sunny? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a hug? Sunny.